ahead.
All right, so um, I this little spot behind me here in my wall. Um, for those of you that can't see it, sorry, but it's been behind me all day. So earlier this week, um, we've had COVID issues at the house at the house, and so yeah, I've had to take off work. The wife has had to take off work. Well, it got to a point where we couldn't take off any more days, and so I called our parents, and they were like, right away. And so they came up, and so mom, our mom, doesn't get around real well. She doesn't move up and down the stairs real well. That's why we moved the guest bedroom downstairs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, so the kids, when she was here watching them, the kids went up and got into the acrylic paint. So they broke into this office door right here, um, that one.
Oh, your hand's covering the thing.
Shit. So yeah, that office door. They broke in there, and they proceeded to get out all of the paints. There you can see that there too. That's really great. Move that back up. Yeah. So they, I'm talking about everything. It, how I described it, and I've had time to process, but how I could describe what it was like walking into this room and walking upstairs was the fire department had just left, and I'm coming back in to assess the damage and what salvageable and what is not. It was devastating. I'm not I can't even so we have been cleaning, you know, for a week. So every second that I get home, every amount of free time I've spent cleaning. When I got here, I was so angry that I literally just I like the only thing that I could think to do was just to bury my face in cleaning because otherwise I was gonna cuss everyone out. Everyone. And you can't do
Uh,
that to your mom.
yeah, yeah.
Or your 3-year-olds because they don't know any better. So I just went to cleaning and I got a lot of it up. The carpet's looking better. Um, and I'm not there yet. There's still some things, so we're just gonna repaint. We'll figure it out. And then at the end of the day, we'll
Throw away all the acrylic
we'll
paints.
huh?
I said at the end of the day, we're
What?
just gonna throw away all the acrylic paints.
No, I've got a different plan. There's so there's child safety locks on both this door and this door. Th- Those are going to have to be replaced with real locks with keys. So that's really where I'm at. Because that I need all that stuff that's in there. But I've got like I like um, hobby knives in there. I've got things in there that the kids can't get to. So, but I have to have all those things anyway. Um,
Yeah, and locks are a lot cheaper than like a gun safe or something like that too. So
right.
yeah,
So at the end of the day, um, yeah, I've been really upset. Um, and it to put it into perspective, like I said, it was like walking in after a natural disaster, like after something horrifying happened. Because everything up here, I've got thousands of dollars of stuff up here, and a lot of it's ruined. Um, Now I may be able to clean a lot of it, and I may be able to figure it out, but
just looking at it, you're
it's
like, this is done. This is trash.
it's
All this is
it's
done.
devastating, and I've never had a fire. I've never been in an earthquake. I've never had been in a flood. I've never had a significant loss like that, and it it puts into perspective where it's like I've worked my ass off for all of this stuff. And yeah, I know it's just stuff. I am aware it's just stuff. And, nobody was hurt and everybody's fine, yada, yada, yada. However, it still hurts. At the end of the day, it still is like, fuck, man.
Well, I think a lot of that goes back to like how we were raised, and we were raised to take care of our things, right? Because this is it. This is what you got, and you know as well as I do that when our sister turned 16, she had a car, and 2 days later she wrecked it, and she didn't get another one until she turned 18 and run off to college or whatever it was, right?
Yeah, it was 2 years. You're right.
So. So, like, that's just a prime example of we were raised to take care of our things. And I remember I had some. This is the PlayStation, right? So we had the Christmas where we got the PlayStation, and
Yeah.
all my friends got one, and I would watch them take their CDs out and just throw them down on whatever. And I remember being appalled at how they treated their own things. As I look at their discs and they were all scratched to hell, and I'm like, I can't believe this still works. Like you just sliding it across the top of your desk that's dusty and just getting those abrasive scratches all over this disc. And me, I'm like carefully wiping mine down before I put it back in the case, making sure the case is clean. And so
Yeah.
we were raised to take care of our things, and so it hurts your soul when you see the things that you've taken care of get just destroyed, as you say, right?
Obliterated.
Yeah, and I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So,
I have this little bobblehead toy, right? My son likes to run around with.
Yeah.
And I remember don't twist his head off. I don't care. This thing has no value to me whatsoever. I got it for free in some grab box.
Yeah.
It wasn't free. I had paid for the grab box. But anyway, I got it this little grab box. It was the Loot Crate box. And he was twisting the head, and I had to stop him because I'm like, no, you're gonna break it. Take care of your things. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It's a $2 bobblehead, whatever. But I'm still if you break it, it's done. And you will never get another one, right?
Yeah.
I know it's nothing. Obviously, it's not thousands of dollars worth of whatever. But at the same time, it's man, you gotta teach them, take care of your things.
Yeah.
You put.
I mean, get another one.
Yeah, you may not get another one. You
broke it.
Spent money to have nice things, and it's a loss. And where we're talking about. Earlier how, people can't afford to lose things. We can't afford to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars to make millions or whatever because we don't have that backing. So everything that we've bought has a value, a real value that's associated with our home,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get it.
So, I still I haven't really talked to anybody about it, mom or dad, and I just can't. It's probably best that I don't for a while. I'm pretty upset, and it's
Well, you may be able to talk to dad, but you may end up yelling at mom. So,
yeah.
What are you doing? It's funny.
I can't do that though.
I
Because I get it. She doesn't move well, but at the same time, it was everywhere. It had to have been an hour of non-supervision. I mean, there's no way they broke into that thing, got out all the stuff, painted the house.
In 10 minutes. Yeah,
in 10 minutes.
It's too much. So it's funny. So I've been saying we can let mom and dad watch the kid and we can go take a vacation or whatever. And my wife's like, I don't even want to leave her with my mom. Like, sorry, our parents are old. He's 2. They're not going to watch him, you know, like it's not to the level of I can't hear you, where are you, you know, kind of deal. Like,
yeah. Well, Dad is a little bit more with it. But if they screw up their house, I'm cool.
Right. It's
Like,
y'all's
it's
problem.
your house.
You weren't watching him.
We just didn't have a choice. We didn't have anybody. I mean, it was really...
Yeah, that was it.
You know,
that was it.
The wife's mother-in-law came up the rest of the time.
Well,
I mean,
now you know.
She
Now
didn't
you know
get
you need a
fired,
cage to cover your stairs and keep them downstairs if you know you have to do this again. So.
I don't know if you've met my children.
I was thinking like a full fence, like hard post, like close gate, you know, bar, padlock it.
Iron drilled into the ground.
Iron drilled into the foundation. Yeah, that's about what's gonna keep your kids.
Like a prison cell.
Yeah. It's like a chain link fence right there, just like in the house, and then you're gonna have to like go up the side stairs to make sure they can't like crawl up the stairs and then go over to go up.
They probably could do that.
Yeah, no, they could. I've seen them climb.
There's not much that they're not gonna get into, and there's a part of me like that's great. That's what I want. I want them to persevere and all that stuff, and you know, like be adventurous and whatnot. But at the same time, I'm like, can you quit breaking everything? Stop it.
Well, you know, you sent me that thing about be careful.
Yeah.
I know I have to stop that because every now and then I'll see him like getting up, crawling up on something, and I just want to like hit him with the blanket. Oh, be careful. Much more specific about like watch where you put your feet or whatever, you know.
Yeah. But even then, like I understand where you like have to let them do. You know what I mean? You've got to let them explore. You've got to let them do their thing. And it's hard. It's hard, you know. But
yeah,
you know, there are a lot of times where we let them run out in the backyard, middle of the night.
Well,
go play.
You know, backyard's fenced in.
A lot of lighting back there.
They're gonna go play in the backyard.
There's a lot of lighting in the backyard.
Yeah, what?
It's very well lit.
Yeah,
my backyard is very well lit. So.
Mine is not. Also, you can see your entire backyard from your kitchen. We can't.
Yeah, that too.
So like he could go around either way around the corner because my backyard's so big. It's like we have these windows here. You can see straight back, and like that's it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I can see the whole thing. And then when I can't, because there's little things on the side, either side, and then but it's all gated and locked.
Right.
Because we've had that experience before too.
Right. Yeah. Breaking
it
out,
wasn't locked, and they
going out or coming around the house through the front door.
Yeah. All right. So my kids are monsters.
Well, I am proud of your self-restraint for not yelling at your entire family and everyone involved. That was very good. Very good of you.
Yeah, it's been hard. I might need therapy.
Happy. I have PTSD from cleaning and seeing this bloodbath in my. What was, sir? Was it really blood? No, it was just paint. No one died. No one was hurt. Traumatized. I think you'll be all right.
Shut up.
No, that does suck.
No.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Because this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day is this.
Yeah.
All day.
Did you get the paint off your dresser at least? The one to your left there? To your right? Your right?
I mean, off the top, yeah. It's still
in the door?
It's still there. Like a little bit right here on the front. Yeah. But it was like layers deep on top. And this
Yeah.
thing is maybe a week old. This printer right here. Can you see?
I can see it. It's not on the set camera. Yeah, there it
So
is.
that's a picture printer that's less than a week old. It prints up to 8 by 13. Pretty dope. But it was covered in paint. The paint on the top here was like seriously, it's like this thick. Um,
You're
alcohol
just like
wipes.
scraping it up with a chisel.
No, alcohol wipes, man. These little babies here have saved everyone's life. Because if this didn't work, there's a chance. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously. Um, yeah, and I mean this computer here was this an iMac. It was covered. My keyboard was covered, and so the wife. Can you see me?
Yeah.
So
I
the
see.
wife needed to use the computer this week, and so I was like, all right, let me go make sure everything's working, because I'd wiped it all down, but I hadn't turned anything on.
Yeah.
So I get up here, and I'm turning it on, and I can't get the keyboard to work. It's a Mac, so like it's wireless, and I'm like, I can't get the keyboard to work. I can't. Fuck. So finally, I text her. I'm like, hey, just bring your laptop up here and use that. And she's like, well, did you turn the keyboard on? No. So yeah. So it's probably a good time. These are the monsters themselves. So
Yeah.
these
Hope they had a. Hope they learned something.
yeah, we'll see. And there's the agent of chaos. Yeah, he is here to destroy. Anyway, all right. That's all for this week. Also, hey, thanks guys. We got over 150 views on our last video. That was a first for us. Most times our videos are like 6.
Yeah.
So,
7. So
we're
that's
just
pretty
speaking
exciting.
to
We're
the
like,
void.
oh.
So, awesome. Anyway, power to the people.
All right. We will
All right, man.
catch y'all next week.